I've got an arrow here.
Watch out, Boomer's going to be here right now. He's going to be here.
Yeah. Get ready.
Yeah,
get ready.
no, he's not here.
Oh,
Can you see a Boomer?
why did my fucking...
Yeah, Boomer on
phone
2
go
and
down?
Awesome's down.
Right,
Awesome, I'm going to try and get you.
I'm coming to 2.
Yeah, go. Thank you.
I need help on 2. I'm by myself.
Yeah. We me and Ace, yeah. We got it. Good shit.
Thank you.
Awesome. Did you see how clutch my res was on you then?
Yeah.
Is everyone ready for the circles?
Yeah. Let's go. 1,
Count it
2,
down.
3 circles.
Right, I'm in.
Hey! Let's go!
Hi guys, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. Now today it's going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to do a tips and tricks video. Now I know there's a lot of people who are hardcore Division players who watch me, so the aim in this is if you can just take one tip away that helps you and you didn't already know, then that's my job done. So I'll be really happy with that. Now I've got some other content. Now you'll have to let me know in the comments, you know, what you guys think. I've got a couple more build videos. I've got a skill power LMG build. I've got a clutch AR build. I've been working on quite a lot lately. I've also got some maybe PvP montages. I know the PvP isn't great, but I have got quite a few montages that I've not done in a while. So let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do next. And yeah, this is going to be the 5 tips and tricks that I think that'll help you in Division 2. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Get fucking cooked. Multi-grouping and I cook them all. The King of Europe is here, Bullseye. The King of Europe is here. Tip number 1 is solving the loadout glitch. Now, I've told so many people how to, you know, sort this issue out, and it's not actually a glitch. Now, if I can try and tell you what it is, you know, you're trying to switch to a different loadout and it's just spamming the equip button and it's not doing anything at all. Now, what it's actually doing is, say the loadout that you currently got equipped, it's to do with the mods. So if the mods are not active for the loadout that you're trying to select, it tries to put them mods back into your inventory. But if you're full on your mods at 100 out of 100, it has nowhere to put them. So what it does then is it glitches out and it won't let you switch your loadout. So what you need to do is you need to go into your mods and either deconstruct some that you don't need, that are not useful, or put maybe 5 or 6 mods into your stash. That way it'll let you switch to your loadout. So yeah, it's a pretty simple one really, and I'm sure quite a lot of people have figured it out by now, but there's still people who leave comments asking how do you solve the loadout bug. Tip number 2 is speed farming specific materials. Now, I see a lot of guides on the internet and I see a lot of farming methods for materials, and I see people farming control points and also the underground. The underground is a great way to get materials. Now, I'm not going to discredit any of these tutorials that people make because they are a really good viable option, but the problem with that is you can only do it once. And what I mean by that is, once you've gone around the open world and you've farmed the underground, say, and you've opened all the boxes, there's a cooldown on the boxes. You can't fast travel back to the base and fast travel back again and do it all over again. I think the cooldown is probably about maybe a day, something like that, you know, I'm not sure. But that's the problem with farming the underground and control points. Yeah, you get a lot of materials, but if you're like me, I need specific materials and I need them right now. I.e., electronics and ceramics. They are the nightmare of materials. I craft and recalibrate so much that electronics is expensive to roll gear. So I want a lot of electronics. So you need to learn how to speed farm specific materials. So how do I consistently speed farm materials for what I need? Now, if you didn't know this, factions drop specific materials. Hyenas drop electronics and polycarbonate. Outcasts drop titanium and ceramics, and True Sons drop carbon fibre and steel. Now that is a fact. Now what I do to get these materials is I go into the normalised Dark Zone. I go in solo, but you can also go in a group and it'll be a lot more efficient. Now all I do is I look over the normalised Dark Zones and I see which Dark Zone has the faction that I need the materials from. So in this example, I want electronics. In nearly everywhere I want electronics. So I look for the Hyena Dark Zone, I fast travel over, and then I start clearing landmarks. Now you'll notice when I get to the landmarks, every single boss in the landmark drops electronics. Not only that, you know, the ads will also drop electronics, and sometimes you can get a random material for completing the landmark, and that could be anywhere from 15-20 electronics also. So this is the best way for me. Easily within an hour I can max out my electronics by speed farming round a Hyena Dark Zone. Now the same goes for ceramics. You know, you can deconstruct stuff for ceramics, so it's a little bit easier. But if I need ceramics, I just go to the Dark Zone where the outcasts are and I farm the landmarks. Tip number 3 is use the Division Stats Bible. Now a lot of people ask me, oh, you know, the weapon damage that you've got on your chest, that's insane, I didn't even know that role existed. Well, this is the reason how I know. It's the Stats Bible. Now this was compiled by, I think it was 3 very talented individuals. I think one of them was called Doc Holliday, so thank you very much to him for making this. But it has absolutely everything you need. If you want to get down and dirty and make builds, or you're a Division enthusiast and you want to know numbers, you want to know rolls, max rolls on pieces, you want to know all the mods and all the attributes in the game, you want to know all the talents, what they do, what they can roll onto, descriptions for all the exotic weapons, then this is what you need. Now, luckily, a good friend of mine, you probably know who he is, 357, another fantastic Division content creator, he showed me this and I couldn't appreciate it anymore. So if you'd like to go over to his channel, just show him some love. He's a fantastic person, and yeah, tell him I sent you. What I'll do is in the description I'll leave his YouTube channel, the link to it, and also I'm going to leave the link for the Stats Bible, and you can download it as a PDF and read through it at your own leisure. Tip number 4 is control points. Now this is a small but really useful tip, and it can save you a lot of time when farming control points. Now in my example I'm only on a level 1 control point, but if you are doing the level 3 or 4 control points, it can be a lot more effective, whether you're doing them for gear or for the hidden blueprints. Now say you're fighting the NPCs and all of a sudden you get destroyed. You're by yourself maybe, you wipe, and then you've got to respawn in the checkpoint. Now do you know how many people I see, whether it's in a live stream or anything, I see them wasting time running all the way back to the control point? Well, if you do what I just said and call for the allies as soon as you arrive, you can actually fast travel straight back to the allies, and that saves you all that time running all the way from the safe house and back to the control point. I mean, if you're solo and it's a level 3 control point, you might die once, twice, 3 times, and sometimes even the allies can take over the control point when you're not even there, so that can be a bit of a disappointment. So yeah, it's a very small tip, but it'll save you a lot of time. Just call in the allies. If you die, you can fast travel straight back to the allies. Tip number 5 is text to chat. Now this was a requested tip, and it's mainly directed towards my fellow console players because I know on PC it's used quite frequently. Now, how to activate text to chat? You want to go into your menu, go into settings, then go down to accessibility, and you'll see on-screen keyboard. Now when you switch that to yes, it'll actually come up with an on-screen keyboard when you press on the D-pad. You can't actually see it on the footage, but I think just for an example purpose, I'm looking for a P416. Now, why is this good? Now, for me, it's good because sometimes I could be in, a party chat with me fellow clan members. They might be full in their group, or they might be on a different game. I use it quite frequently because I matchmake for farm and normalized, Dark Zone, or maybe heroic missions or invader missions. Now, I do a lot solo, but it is faster, like I said, for farming specific materials, like I gave you the tip earlier. It is faster to do it in a group. And what this basically does is it just narrows down your chances of getting the gear you need. And actually in this mission, these guys, one of them dropped me a G36 at the end and said that, he didn't get the P416. So it is proven, it does work. So it's a nice little tip for you to get the gear that you need if you can't be on the microphone at that moment in time. So that is my 5 tips and tricks in Division 2. Now, like I said earlier, if you could just take one of these tips away and it becomes useful for you, then that's my job done, and I'm really happy. So, let me know in the comments if you take any of the tips away. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.